Hello everyone, how are you? It's been a little while since I've been on. How's everyone doing? I'll give it just a minute. I had readings all day and things, so I couldn't get on before now. Hello. How's everyone feeling? I'm getting a common theme of pretty intense Ascension symptoms physically. And I'm also getting people with some energy stuff. I've been doing a lot of hands-on healing. I guess I shouldn't say hands-on healing, but energy work. So energy healing from here in my sessions. So I've been doing a lot of that also. So I don't know about everyone else, but I've been feeling tired. So how are you guys all feeling? I wanted to do some cards for the Ascension to see what we should be focused on. I feel like they have a lot to say. How's everyone feeling? Tired. I know. Everyone, I've been getting that. So common symptoms. Hi. Tired as well. So common symptoms I've been getting. I'm exhausted. Yeah. So if you read my energy blog, I kind of listed them all there. Fatigue and dehydration is one of them. Not only in us, but also in our animals. Like my dogs have been drinking a ton of water the past few days, and that's very abnormal for them. Not as much the puppy, but like the other two. So pay attention to that. Be mindful of that with your animals. There's so much going on. I don't even know where to begin. But it just flew out as I was shuffling. This is a celebration card. So we got a lot of flip narratives. This is my military card. So interesting. A lot of flip narratives, right? We've been seeing with what happened yesterday in the higher courts. I have to really be careful of my wording. So you're seeing their narratives fall apart everywhere. You're seeing them fall apart for this and this. You're seeing it for the mainstream, networks. You're seeing that they're just crumbling. You're seeing it everywhere. No one's really trusting healthcare. No one's trusting the schools. No one's trusting the news. You're seeing it all over the place. So we are the news. Truthers are the news. Intuitives are the news. And we're really going to skyrocket here in a minute. So once, well, you'll see. There'll be a little shift here soon. So let's see. What should we talk about first? I feel like a lot of energy is flipping. Not just narratives, but energy-wise. The weight is kind of flipping. So are you guys starting to feel that intuitively? I've been talking a lot today, so I also keep clearing my throat, so sorry. So I've been getting a lot of similar situations and readings too, as detailed as they can be. When we're in certain energy fields or like energy waves, I will see a similar theme, an underlying theme, at least some part of every session. So I'm getting a lot of people waking up more. I'm seeing that people are okay with standing their ground now. People are more comfortable in it. They're okay with holding their own. They're okay with being, independent, being maybe to themselves more. That was needed for a long time. So what I know, what I've been guided that's needed right now is people get loud. So parents, get loud. People get loud with your work. Get loud as a collective. People need to start really pushing some of this. Some of the truth or spread it around. So, show people where to go. Post stuff, say stuff, stand up for yourself. Don't allow anyone to have authority over you, because remember, you are the ultimate boss of your life, right? So I feel, yeah, so back to basic routine. So like I said, clean water, clean food, so organic, everything, alkaline water if you can, moderate exercise, keep your energy moving. So make sure with all the energies coming in, we have to keep, I know we're all really tired, but we have to move our energy because that's how our physical selves help integrate everything. So our physical selves are very tired. Salt baths, all that. So you're going to start to see some people who are not meant for New Earth will be exiting, and you're seeing it kind of everywhere. You're going to see what happened is so what happened is that the universe gave kind of one last wave of, are you going to get it? Are you going to get it? And a lot of these people, I shouldn't say a lot, but some of these people are just not. So now the ones who are probably still sleeping or borderline, a lot of people are borderline right now. They know something's up, but they haven't done any digging. They can't quite put their finger on it, but they know it. I don't mean those. I mean the ones that are still so embedded. I see tower moments and exits. So it's coming in waves. It's not all going to be at once. So just be mindful of that. Call on our healer guides. So we want to make sure that we're asking the universe for help, our angels, the universe, and we're asking and giving permission for them to be able to step in. Lots of anxiety I'm feeling in the collective too. Make sure you stay in your own skin. You could just be feeling, you're attributing it to certain things in your life, but really I think you're just feeling everything going on. For a lot of people, because I mean, I'll get that. So think of it this way. I am a reader, and I still, if I'm not tapped in, I'll be sitting there doing something completely different that has nothing to do with this. And I'll all of a sudden get this wave of like intense, like I'm about to go in a boxing match. I'm like, okay, where is this coming from? Or this intense, like, strong need to like protect. Where is this coming from? So it's just in the air. It's the collective energy and the energy of the shifts that we're feeling. So if you're getting that kind of out of nowhere, but it's coming to you as anxiety, try to understand it's probably not anything to do with you personally. You're just starting to sense some of that. So they really want people to, no matter what, continue to stand your ground, get loud and use your voice. Do the visualization techniques that we talked about expecting the best and picturing it in your head. People need to picture New Earth. So stand up and say, no, I'm not doing this. And I don't care where it is. It could be anywhere. It could be your workplace. It could be with your family, wherever. Stay grounded. So a lot of people are just having a hard time with the higher energies coming in and our physical selves. How do I say this on here? So our physical selves are changing. So to some that's confusing, and I do lay it out in our coaching package, the extensive one, so you can understand it better. But to just explain it here, the energy, that higher energy that's coming in is actually changing our physical selves. This is part of the ascension. This is part of, what's going on here, because everything was so rooted in 3D and so dense that we can't go into New Earth with that field. So our physical selves also have to change. So just stay grounded during this process. That's part of where the anxiety is coming from too. So don't give up on the visualization techniques though, please, because that's part of what's going to bring it closer and at a fast pace. So a lot of people are too much in their headspace. I've been getting that. They're just overthinking. Your guides really want you to come at it from your gut, your intuition, your heart space, not your head. So try sometimes, unless it's something like a one-time situation. But when it's like something that's a life thing, go with your gut, go with your intuition. Don't overthink it. Right now, there's a strategy. So everything is in divine timing. Some people are asking timing for certain things, I'm noticing. They want to know when. it depends on what you're talking about. And for some things, it's honestly, the universe will make it happen in the perfect time, whether it's meeting someone new, whether it is a new job you're meant to do, so something you're supposed to start, or just a new career, whatever. It's just different, like maybe a soul group coming in. All of that is divine timing. The universe, if you're open to it, will allow it no matter what. We have a lot of abundance coming, guys. I know it's hard to understand, but we do. Some people are still healing. So this could mean different things. So this card to me means they're healing still childhood stuff they haven't quite dealt with. Maybe they thought they did, and it's coming up and out. Parting of the ways for relationships. So it's kind of healing that whole journey. It's a journey, but healing that whole space. Anxiety. And so people they're struggling with it, because a lot of it is fear of the unknown. A lot of it is fear of letting go of control. All that is 3D stuff. So that's all letting go of 3D attachments. That's part of what we're supposed to be doing right now. So letting go of the control, the need to know every detail, the need to know every time, every win, every this. Sometimes you just have to let it go and give it up to the universe and say, it's in your hands. I know that, I trust you. Blind faith, it's in your hands. And I only say blind faith when it comes to the universe. That's it. I would never say that about a particular person or anything else, to have blind faith ever. I only say that in the universe and in source, just so you know. So heart chakra. So a lot of people are healing. You can call in on your angels for that. It's healing, it's letting go, and it's heart chakra expansion. So I've been seeing that a lot in the work I'm doing. It's heart chakra expansion. So I've been having to push energy through people's heart chakra to open it up and expand it and kind of crack it open. Because some people, they're just there, but they needed like a little push. So I've been doing a lot of energy movement. So if you feel like you're one of those people that needs it, I can do that in a reading through Zoom. I can do it from here. So, so a lot of people right now are needing to follow the wisdom of the universe and your angels, and that's what's going to lead you to success. Some people are having trouble with that. It's the letting go. Some people need to just still let go. So if anyone has any Ascension questions, you can let me know. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this is my anxiety card. This is the safety, security. A lot of people are having trouble kind of giving it up, releasing some of the exact details. So I don't mean like don't have a plan for yourself, because patience and planning, but allow the exact details of things to go up to the universe. Super important. I wanted to do a quick tarot read to see what they felt like people should know right now. So find your passion. This flew out. That's going to connect you to your soul mission. I've had a lot of questions and readings about soul mission. What's my soul plan? Why am I here? You can find that based on your passion. So your passion is what's going to lead you there. A lot of people, this is just the in-between time. We're in the in-between time. We're almost there. We're almost there. And I know it seems like, I feel like I've been saying that forever, but we are almost there. New partnerships and alliances, new soul groups, new careers, all this is going to come together soon. You're going to see how it all fits. So this is part of the shadow. This is part of letting go of the 3D attachments. That's just what the shadow side is. Letting go of 3D attachments, which can be codependency, which a lot of people have a hard time with. It could just be fear. 3D attachments are the matrix attachments, and letting go of those. So sometimes it's just a thought process, anything like that. So it would be hard to tell in exact detail except for a reading, but I can just tell you what I've been seeing lately. So this is really the main thing, the heart chakra. And I know that because I've been doing a lot, like I said, a lot of energy movement on the heart chakra this week. So big, that's just not in the work I do, but it's also been on a personal level. I've been doing that with some family. So it's everyone. I've been doing a lot of that work. So if you feel like, you know, you're struggling or you don't know why certain things are coming up, they keep circling back around at you, or feelings or any of that, that's all related to that. So wear green, surround yourself with green. You can look up meditations for heart chakra. So, but you will be successful. So, it's flipped. And this is, this just means like, this can mean different things. But for right now, this means new alliances, new partnerships, new developments, things like that. A lot of that's coming up, you guys. And I'm thinking with this, like by April, so March, April with the 4, I'm thinking that we're gonna see more of that. We're gonna see more different people pairing up, different companies pairing up, whole new ways to work things. So it's coming. It's on the way. Yep. So if anyone has any questions about anything, I know people are struggling. People are stressing out more just emotionally, mentally right now. I did a poll on my Telegram, and the majority of people said they got this. There were a couple, you know, a few that said that they're tired, but they're trying to hang in there. And then I had 1 or 2, I think, that were saying, I need help. So I'm trying to hop on when I can so that people can just keep following the guidance I get, because it'll help you. So if you're, by the way, if you're listening to anyone and you're feeling fearful by listening to them, or they're saying something that you feel is just like, I don't think that's right, or they're pushing fear on the masses of, you know, be aware, this is coming, this is coming, this is coming. I would just say disconnect from anything that triggers a fear. You can also look at that 2 ways, because you can look at it as, why am I triggered by that, number 1. But number 2, where's the message coming from? What are they saying? So I've had a lot of people ask me, do I need to stock up on a ton? Now, I feel like in different parts of the world, it's going to be different. So it's not a one size fits all. I will say, you know, stocking up and hoarding is of a fearful vibration. So we don't want to do that. But you could get a couple extra things. Say you want to get a couple extra things of coffee, or you want to get some extra water, or some extra stuff to keep in the freezer, or, you know, whatever that is. Like, getting little bits is fine. And I would say that's probably helpful, because we are going to see a little bit of sporadic things go on. So that's the other thing I wanted to say, but they're coming in with something first, is that these guys, so this can be my deep followed by state card, are facing judgment. So they want people to know that it's not, nothing is what it seems right now. Nothing is what you think. People aren't what you think. People who you think are gone are not. People who you think are here are gone. So there's a lot of weird, there's going to be a lot of weird things you're going to see soon. A lot of oddities, a lot of like weird situations. And it's kind of like, what is that? So if we see something major, I'll do a read on it for you to let you know if it's just one side throwing some last haymakers in, or if it's the good side, you know, just for a different reason. So, and it's really hard to say anything on here, but I'm trying my best. Yeah, they just keep saying that. They brought this in again. So this group is facing judgment. That's the biggest message they want to say. And that we have worked very hard as a collective. We have worked very hard at our goals. A lot of people who are light workers or who came here to do a specific thing or mission are not backing down. So it's like they're commending you for that, because that's what your soul agreed to do. You knew it was not going to be easy as light workers. You knew it was going to be difficult, or just awakened ones. So, but you chose to do it anyway, and you're doing a good job at it, and keep going. Don't give up, because we're right. I was going to say, we're right here at the edge of the flip, and this is my flip. This, in this description, is my flip. So it's going to go completely the opposite direction. So I know that certain parts of the world are having a harder time. I feel that Canada is one. Oh, the sun flew out. So this is the best card to get in the deck. So that's what's ahead for us. That's what they want you to know. It's the lightest card. It's the most abundant card. It's the card to direct source. the way I read. I'm sure a lot of people can read it that way, but I know how I read them and what it means. And the cards always line up with my guidance also, by the way. So I know that Canada's having a hard time, so I wanted to just do a quick thing on that. I feel like a lot of them are feeling betrayed. Some of them, and there's a lot of tricks going on up there. So what's going on with Canada is the moon is my trickster card. So there's a lot of tricks going on, like you can't buy certain things without having this, or things like that. So if you're from Canada, which I know we have some, can you let me know if your town is doing that now? Like you can't go into grocery stores or anything like that now? Let me know, but that's what I'm getting. But you guys are at the end of it here. So it's like it's the last move to kind of jolt people and get people to really step up and say, no, we're not doing this anymore. That's my confirmation, yes. So that's on Canada. I know that the big continental island that starts with an A, which they hate that word on here. So they're about to have a fast-paced change as well. So something's moving in that area. I think they've seen the worst of it though. And this is just now we're moving to a higher ground. So I see things flipping there. The U.S., biggest message for the U.S. is we've done a lot of work here too. And we're in emperor mode here. And we're just like, we're at that last period where before something changes. So, okay, so here, can only go to essential places, no restaurants, gym, movie theaters. Okay, so it's like that in some other places too. I know certain parts of Chicago are like that, but a lot of people just aren't doing it. They're not falling for it. So I hope that there's more businesses and people standing up to it there. Also starting to implement a tax just for the okay, so that would make sense why that came in with the financial card. That's not going to last very long. And a lot of that is smoke and mirrors, I feel. There's some kind of agreement between, I feel, it's like a strategy. But there's been a lot of, there's a lot of fighting about how to go about it. So it's like there's been fighting on the good side about how to approach certain things to like wake people up without triggering the other side that's left, if that makes sense. And this is my military card. So you guys, I really feel like we're going to see something with that soon. Oh, and curfews. Okay. So stand your ground, Canada. I don't think what's going on there is what you think. And I think you're right at the edge of something. So hang in there. It won't last very long, okay? What about Ireland? Do you have any guidance for us? Oh, hello. I felt that Ireland, so this flew out. So they want you to stand strong. Stay in your line, lioness energy. So speak your truth, stand your ground. I feel like you're kind of tied in with Australia in a way. Like there's something tied there. So I feel either the governments are somehow tied, or there's something going on there with that. Yeah, there's some, so they're showing me so they're showing me like a domino effect. There are certain countries that are connected because of the shadow governments running a lot of the places right now. And when one falls, the rest falls. So when one comes out, the rest will come out. So I don't know if that, let me know from Ireland or Australia if you're on here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so these guys are at the end, and it's hard for some people to see. It's hard for you guys to see. but you're at the end of it too with the cups, and this is what's in front of you. So Ireland, you're like right there too. You have the other flip that I'm seeing with so there's something connected to Australia. So I feel you're right at the flip. You're right there. You're right there. So hang in there. Everyone stand your ground though. This is the common message I'm getting, is to stand your ground. Do not give in. Do not give in. No matter what fear they try to throw out there, don't give in. Okay? Because some people are, some people are just struggling because they're not understanding. So that's part of why I keep coming on here to try to update with bigger things. So don't give in, because you're right there. Yeah, there's a lot of within the systems there. The flip is right there. The flip is right there. So we're right there. What will happen to the very young children, 2 to 5, whose parents masked them up out of fear? I wanted to cover all. Oh, I know it's hard. So I feel that any child who chose to come in to sleeping parents and go through any of that, it was obviously a lesson. It was a contract. So it's hard to say generally, but on a human level, they may have some work to do to get their minds right. However, if they're super young, so if they're like you said, 2 to 5, they came in for the new earth energy too. So that they won't have, some of them won't have a hard time flipping that around. There's probably though a small amount. Yeah, this is a celebratory yes card. So they'll be able to kind of flip it easily, but there's going to be a small amount on both ends, younger people and older people, that will have some mental work to do because they didn't necessarily come here for New Earth. They came here just for the soul lessons of certain kind. So they're just going to have a harder time. They're going to struggle a little bit more. I would suggest anytime you see that and you're out, send them light. So surround them with light. Take a second and I do that every time. I send like little light bullets out when I'm out. And of course I don't wear it and I don't care. And I don't put one on my daughter ever. So when other kids look and they see, we're both doing it. She doesn't realize she's doing it, but I'm doing it intentionally, consciously. So that will help. Okay. National Guard is deployed in at least 30 states. Yeah, there's reasons for that, and it's not what they're saying. Also, if you see any worldly quote-unquote crisis, it's not at all that. So don't even let that cross your mind. Yeah. So there's something, Knight of Cups. There's something that's the go-ahead. Something is given the go. The standstill, well, so like the stopping is over. So I think we're right there. I think they were waiting for, well, they're waiting on different things. There's been a lot of delays or stuff that they've had to switch around. But it had something to do with the higher courts also. Yep. They were waiting on that for this. So guys, we're right there. We're right there. You're welcome. You're welcome. I got some stairs today. Yeah. Yes. So as light workers, we're meant to hold the light. We're meant to hold the frequency. It's supposed to rattle. I rattle the hell out of everyone. I'll just tell you that. Even my own family. So, but this is what we have. So it's, this is what we came here to do. We agreed to it. So I agreed to it. I agreed to shake people's cages. That's what I agreed to do. And my daughter too. And she just doesn't even realize it yet. We came in here fully accepting the fact that we independently have to have a lot of work to do for people, and we do it on our own, but we're okay with that. So you have to just be okay with that. So we're on the move here. So something's on the move. I got 2 queens in this, and but they were waiting on something, or they're waiting on one last thing. Like in this, there's one thing missing. Ooh, I just tossed it out of my hand. So there's one thing missing. Okay, I lost that card for now. So there's something that they were waiting on. There was a piece to the puzzle, and now they're moving in. They're moving in on them. So that's what we want. Yeah, we're in Empress mode. Some people, though, are not going to want to see this, but they're really going to have no choice. And then this comes, it's all for this. So I keep getting this card, and this is the best card to get, I'm telling you. So I'm trying to think if I missed any major countries. I know it's hard to do every country. It's hard to do every area. But some are tied together, so they just keep showing me the domino and someone pushing the one. So when the one falls, the rest fall. So I think that's when, yep, for the world. It's the end of it. So it's everywhere. So the cycle that we've been in, the stuff that's been, the waiting period, what they've been working on is now over. And it's like the flip is right here. We're ready. I mean, we've been ready, but they're ready. So there's something, yeah. So hang on, hang in there, because it's something. But that might be part of the dysfunction I was picking up on, the oddities, the weird things. I'm like, what is this all about? Well, that would make sense. So, yep, it's dying off, and then we're ready to celebrate. So we're right here. I feel by March, there's whole new energy. And by April, a lot opens up again, like travel, I feel. And this is a yes for confirmation. So do you think the internet will go down? It may. There may be. I don't see it as being this huge deal, though. So I wouldn't worry about it. So I wouldn't worry about anything, really. I know it sounds, you know, maybe weird, but I just don't worry. If it does, it'll be sporadic. It won't be everywhere. It'll be kind of randomly all over the place. I'm getting a lot of queens here. Yeah. So this is it's just like a in your power, fully I have everything I need. Don't worry about it card. So like I said, if you want to go buy like a couple extra things, like maybe a couple cases of water, maybe a couple extra things of something that you can cook that, you know, yeah, so it's unnecessary. This card says, don't worry, you're stressing unnecessarily. So nobody needs to stress. Everything is going to be just fine. You may see some weird little things. Like I said, some odd little situations or things to be mindful of. But I don't get that this is anything to be horribly stressed about at all. I'm not getting that. There's things that are being, something is being watched. This is like... this card sometimes reminds me of water. So like watching things flow in and out. So it's kind of like almost just watch it play out. But this is a fast motion. So it's going to be quick, whatever goes on. Let me think. So let me ask about, some people were asking me if I felt that lockdowns were going to happen again. So, okay, unnecessary stress again. Watching things from afar. Unnecessary stress. Fast motion with the Tower. So it may feel it may feel like it's projected to be a stressful circumstance, whatever the it is that's coming. But it's not going to be. It's solely meant to shake some of these people awake. And it's also meant as a diversion for this to happen over here, but in a good way this time. So we'll have to see what this is. I'll keep an eye on it. If I get, because sometimes, honestly, I'll be driving or late at night and I'll get waves of something that I feel like I'm supposed to be reading, but I'm not, you know, I don't want to tap in when I'm driving. But sometimes things will just come to me. So, and then I feel like I need to do a read. And then if that happens, then I feel like I'll come on and do another read on it. So this is, aces are just always confirmations. Some people will feel lost. They're going to feel like, I don't know what's going on. How did I not see this? I don't understand. And they're going to feel stressed out. Yeah, I feel some people will be a little bit nervous too around like their kids. Like, I don't understand. And then, because what I get right now is people who fell for this whole thing, just the whole narrative over the past 2 years, and just all the way that everything is manipulated and corrupted. They're going to be upset that they fell for that when it came to their young ones. So that's just another way where some people will have a harder time, but not those who are awakened. None of this is for those who are awakened. This is like a spiritual card sometimes when I ask, certain questions. So to me, this is like a spiritual off-world help, off-world card. So I feel that there's still there's still a separate communication line from somewhere, and I can't put my finger on that, but it's like an off-world communication coming, and it'll flip everything. So that's what I'm getting, guys. Yeah. So I think we're all right there. So does anyone have any other questions? And I hope that it lets me post this. Yeah, same 2 cards. So they really want us to know we're right there at the flip. So that can either, depending on what I'm asking, this card is a 50-50, or it's half in, half out, or it's a total flip. So I think we're right there. So I hope everyone just hang in there, stand your ground, don't give in. If you haven't done that, or you don't want to, or you're not giving, just don't do it. Don't give in. Trust that. Because a lot of smoke and mirrors right now. A lot of what's going on is just it's like a last attempt to fear people, or to make people fearful. And it's also a last minute attempt to wake people up. So it's both sides of the fence right now are using that. So if you're strong and you're in your power and you're awake, you're fine. Because we're out of troubled waters. So the worst is over. We are truly out of troubled waters. So this is like we're seeing the shore. We're coming up to safety. We're going to be okay. So I know 45 is doing some speeches. It could be beneficial to listen. Because we have the finance cards keep coming in. So there's something connected with him with the financial system. So pay attention to that. I know I saw that comment. I think that one, yeah, that's part of the tower. So that I've been seeing since October. So I actually think it's been running this whole time. It's just to publicly switch it. Yeah, it's been little bits here and there. But it's to publicly switch it. Yeah, because we're like at the end of we can't anymore. Yeah. Lots of tricks around it. But don't stress about it. And we, some people may need a minute to realize what's going on once that happens. So I hope that this helps. Yep. Stand strong. So stay in your power. This is the solar plexus card. You can, attribute it to that. Stay in your power. Do not give in. You can do it. So Knight of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Yeah, so be in your Emperor, Empress energy. Knight of Pentacles. So let's get clarity on this one. Knight of Pentacles. Yep. So it's a deal, kind of, to bring in something new to benefit, but there's nothing to worry about with it. That's what I get. So I hope that this helps. I'll try to do as many little reads as I can on things as we go on here. And like I said, if there's something major that happens, I will do a read. Now, if social media goes down or something, please sign up for my newsletter if you haven't, because then I will do the reads and send them out that way. So holisticlivingpractice.com under stay in touch. And if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, yeah, stay in your Empress energy, Emperor energy. if you scroll all the way to the bottom and sign up just with your name and email, that's all you need. And I will do these kinds of reads and send them out that way in case I'm not able to get on social media for whatever reason. Now, if anything does go down, just know that you're fine. So don't, follow your own intuition. You guys can do it. So in case it does, I don't see it being all over, and I don't see it being for this, everyone for the same amount of time. And there's nothing to worry about. So have a good weekend. Our newsletter went out today. So that's part of what I will use going forward for different videos, just so you know. So as always, I'm sending so much love and light, and I will talk to you guys soon.